The reason the country today is facing a severe crisis is because the president is bent on micromanagement. Governments run through delegation of power. They don't run through micromanagement. In fact, my differences with the president arose over corruption issues. He had certain interests and I was unable to oblige him. And because I was unable to oblige his commercial interests, he turned against the government and thought he could bring in somebody who would be a puppet and oblige him. There are anti-democratic forces in this country and they want to defame Parliament and the parliamentarians, and they incite hatred towards elected governments by feeding totally malicious and false stories. What are popular leaders to do if subordinates are hell-bent on creating dissatisfaction and disaffection against elected governments? It's really a tussle for power in Pakistan between democratic forces and anti-democratic forces. We also moved an anti-corruption bill in the National Assembly of Pakistan that could have made everybody accountable, not just parliamentarians, but even proxy people or frontmen, as is alleged. The president preempted that move by dissolving the assembly. I think that there are two types of corruption in this country. One, corruption that is used as a pretext for a political agenda. And two, real corruption, which you're not allowed to eliminate, because when you begin eliminating it, as I did, by bringing down telephone areas and gas areas and bank defaults, then the money people get together to overthrow you. I expect the Supreme Court to restore the government if there's any justice in this country. And if the government is not restored, I shall go to the people and say that Pakistan can only prosper if there is one law, if there is no opportunism, and if there is no expediency. So it will be easier for the whole system. I think people will recall that there was a time and there was an elected Prime Minister who did things for us, like provide schools and electricity and remove our hardships. But I think history is going to have to wait because I'm still running.